Hello there, Hallmark here. This is not your typical video that I shoot. Normally I have a tripod so it's not so shaky, and normally I have a nice little microphone on, but guys, something happened last night that has really changed my perspective on some things and has really made me very thankful to have a little shop out here where I can get out here and goof around. So we had a tree blow over. It missed the shop, thank goodness. It missed both of my cars, but the cars were covered in branches. It was super close. I almost lost a whole lot, but it's still gonna be a pain in the rear. It's still gonna be really difficult, but guys, let me show you what happened. So this tree right here came down, had a little bit of wind, and look at that. The white car that's right here, the old car that's a junk car, it was right there, and it was about an inch. I'll show you all that footage here in a minute. My truck was right here, did not touch it, and it did not touch the shop, but it is so close. This huge tree fell down, humongous tree. Probably, I don't know, 50 feet or something, I don't know, but it's a big one. Okay, this guy, and I don't know if you can tell from the video, but this guy is really big. It is a big old tree, humongous, big, lots of potential lumber here. Lots of potential lumber. A lot of things that could happen. A lot of things that could be done with firewood and then lumber. All of this could be 6 or 8 foot sections, dried and milled. A lot of money sitting here, potentially. So last night, after it came crashing down and scared us half to death and jerked power lines out of my house and all kind of craziness, I looked up the leaf shape, the way that it is, the bark, everything. I researched it completely. And from what I can gather, it is a water oak or a opossum oak. There's a bunch of names for it, but it's basically like a cousin of red oak and white oak. They're kind of the same species. I'm not an expert on trees, and I'm not an expert on this for sure, but I just am wondering, is it good for lumber? Is it good for firewood? Is it worth me cutting this up into 6 or 8 foot sections and painting the ends and tarping it and getting it off the ground and letting it dry, and then having my buddy across town in Town Creek mill this stuff for me, sticker it and keep on drying it, and maybe in a year or two or whatever, I can have some nice lumber to build with. Tell me what you think. You can't even see the shop. You can't even see the shop. That's how big this monster tree was. And see, it jerked the lines down running into my house. It's just a big mess. But I'm just wondering about this lumber because I've heard conflicting things on the internet. Now, I've heard that the water oak or possum oak or whatever you want to call it is not good for firewood because it doesn't dry as good and it rots really easy. Same thing with lumber. They said it was similar to like white oak or red oak, but it was just not as ideal and not as good of a bang for your buck, I guess. But I would love to mill this stuff up. I mean, hey, this happened. It's a disaster here on my property, and I might as well take a bad thing and make it good. So go down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I really want your opinions on this one. And that's pretty much it for the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll be back with a full video whenever I can get back in my shop.